I'll give it a minute and see if anybody else comes in. Partially a test and partially I want to talk about a couple of things on my mind. But none of the BS that's going on behind the scenes, just about me and what I'm going to do, what I want to do, what I'm thinking about doing. Well, we got 2 in. Really wasn't expecting many people anyway. Is my voice okay, or does it sound funny? Like slow or echoey? Well, I'll get started. First off, my wife is doing well and back to work. After a year waiting for workman's comp to get their shit together and get her operation and get her through therapy and all that, she's back at work. But I'm having some trouble and I'm trying to get some medications right, and I haven't been out because of health issues, auditing. I really want to, and I got some plans and things I want to do. But for now, I'm thinking, what's the best thing I can do to help the community out with my channel? Like, come up here and talk about the videos like I used to and promote channels, which there's so many channels now out there doing that I don't feel like I'm needed to do that. When I first started, there wasn't very many of us, so we all pitched in and made sure that people knew what was going on. But now we got plenty of channels, and plenty of big enough channels that they get seen and the word gets out. And not saying I won't do any of that, but what I'm thinking about doing, and one of the reasons I'm hesitating, is I would like to get people on and talk about different topics, legal aspects, what to audit, what not to audit, whatever, just in general. Talking, interviewing people, inviting people on to just talk about general topics, having some of the new people on, share their video, talk about themselves or whatever, kind of share their story. But I don't want to do it on the phone because I just never been able to get it to work right. It's off and on, and it's such a pain in the ass. So what I was thinking about doing was having people join me on Zoom like I used to do and talk about things. But then I have to put the number out there to everybody in public, and we get the troublemakers. And I am so sick and tired of the troublemakers, and I don't want to get into all the BS and all the drama. And I'm trying to figure out how to do it without having all the troublemakers come in. So I do have quite a few people that have my number, that are in the community, that want to talk, or that might want to talk. And they have my number, so I could just text them the number and they could come in. So I'm thinking about, I'll share that with any of y'all that want to text me and say, hey, yeah, I'd like to be on. I've been in touch with this new channel, and if you want, I'll contact them and put them in touch with you, and you can have them on. I don't know if I said that very explain that very well. The people I'm in touch with that I trust, if they're in touch with a new channel or somebody that's got a topic they want to talk about that they trust and not going to get into all the BS, then they can share the number of the Zoom call and have them call in and share. However you want to do it. So I'm asking kind of what you guys think would be the best way for me to serve the community and help. And maybe y'all could put it in the comments if you have a idea of how to share the channel number, the Zoom call number for people to come in without putting it out in the open for everybody, which I think I've thought about everything, but I may miss something. See, I have videos I want you to look at. The one. All right. Well, I can go back and take a look at your channel if it's on your channel. I can take a look at it. If there's some other way you want me to view it, let me know. But there's got to be something I can do to help the community, and I'm not the biggest talker like a podcast or a talk show person that sits around and talks a lot. But I do enjoy getting on with some of you people and visiting and talking about things. But just me sitting here talking, it's just not my thing. I do it for a certain amount of time, and then I just don't want to do it anymore. But I really do like sharing and talking to individuals and sharing stuff. Let's see, what's in the chat here? I'm going to pronounce that DOS 241. Yeah, I agree. I understand. And I think with the network of people that I know, we could get that information out there to the individuals. And I could put my email out, and I have in the past, which is pmpnews at protonmail.com. I was about to say something else, but it's pmpnews at protonmail.com. And if somebody wants to put that in the chat, like Sarah, you're welcome to do that. You can contact me that way and give me a link to the video or leave me a message on what's going on and what you want to share, and we can work with that. And I'd really like to see if I could find a police officer that's preferably an ex-police officer that was in long enough to understand what was going on, and do a little bit of discussion. But then you get so many troublemakers coming in and giving them a hard time. It makes it miserable for them. So that would be nice. And maybe I could figure out how to do that without, having too many problems. So if you want to, you got my mail down there. Let's see, pmpnews at protonmail.com. Yeah, but the PNP will be small cap, lower cap. And it's one of the reasons I use that. It's encrypted, and it's out of the country, and it's very secure, and makes it harder for the police and other people hacking crap. Let's see what's in the chat here. But basically, I just wanted to test and see what was going on and make sure the audio was sounding good. And when I'll come back and I'll look at it and hear it myself and know for sure, and share that information with y'all that, I'm trying to figure out what I can do to help out until I work through some of this health issue stuff. Yeah, all small case. I'm glad it sounds better. I think I finally got that problem solved. It looks like all I had to do is restart the computer, and because it was some kind of glitch in the sound card or something, and hopefully that's all it was, because I kept messing with the mixing board and other settings, and it just wasn't doing it. Yeah, sir, that looks right. All right, so anyway, I think y'all got a kind of an idea of what I want to do. Those of you that are coming in later, if you put in the comments what you think I can do to help out. And yes, I still would like to share channels, especially new channels, and help them get started. And I might just do that once a week and go through a whole bunch of them. Or when I am on visiting with somebody or talking about a topic and they're in the chat, they can put up a link to their channel or name of their channel, and we can find it and share it. You know, there's all kinds of ways we can do that, but I'm just going to kind of change the way I do it, because YouTube's been giving me a hard time. And so apparently I have to do a lot more talking along with sharing the video before they'll be happy. And I can't do it as often as I used to. But now that we have so many channels, that's not that big a deal. If I don't share somebody story or new channel or story, or I don't get out and discuss it. You know, those are last 2 days. Look at all the crap, 2 or 3 days. Look at all the crap that's been going on. People arrested and other BS going on. It got out there real quick. I didn't have to do anything. I was kind of busy doing other stuff anyway, and I've been kind of taking a break because I've been so frustrated with this doctor stuff and getting the medication right. And all kinds of other BS. Plus the BS behind the scenes that are going on. So anyway, I'm just glad the community's grown enough to where we guys that used to do it in the beginning don't have to do so much, and it just gets picked up by a bunch of you guys. Just a hissing from Northern California. Good morning, sir. Glad to see you again. Thank you, Country Boy News. All right, well, I think really that's all for tonight. I did this intentionally early in the morning where there wasn't a whole bunch of people. Because, I mean, I didn't want to get in the way of other channels that were doing stuff earlier today. And since I was testing, I wanted to make sure that the audio was good. So I'm going to say goodnight to y'all. Thanks for stopping by. And y'all have my email there. The one, I think I can just click here and find your channel, see if your video's up there that you want to share or something. Or you can email it to me if it's not already posted. All right, Sarah T. Thanks for all your help, Sarah. All right, y'all have a good day, and I'll see y'all later.